Thank you for joining me for today's mobility workout. All you will need for today is a mat and an open space. For today's workout, you'll want to be just in your socks. So if you're wearing shoes, take them off. We will be doing 5 rounds of 5 exercises and 5 repetitions for each exercise. I want you to treat the first round as kind of a learning round, just learning the exercises, easing into them. And then you can push a little bit deeper into the stretches and movements as you get a bit more used to them. So let's get right to it. You can get your own music playing in the background. I will be doing this without music. Our first exercise is an A-frame to a squat. So what you want to do is have your hands on the ground, hips up in the air, pushing back. Feel that stretch through your hamstrings. From here, you're just going to walk your hands back and then sit wherever you're comfortable with in your squat, and then walk it back to A-frame. So that's 1 rep. We're going for 5 repetitions. Move at your own pace. As you get more comfortable, you can maybe try getting a bit deeper into your squat. Making sure you get your feet flat on the ground. The A-frame here, you're pushing your hips up into the air as much as possible. Last one. Excellent. Our second exercise is bent over rotations. So you're just going to take a wide stance, flatten out your back, reach for the floor. From here, you're going to rotate those shoulders, turn to the ceiling, and alternate sides. That's 1. You're going for 5. Nice, easy breathing. One more each way at my pace. Excellent. Next up, we have Cobra to child's pose. So on your mat, bring your knees a bit wider. Sit your hips right back onto your heels. Stretch those arms out overhead. Relaxing your head down on the floor. And then transitioning to Cobra. Open up your chest. Drop those hips. Feel a nice stretch through your abdomen. Then sit it back. Going for 5. Take it nice and easy. Excellent. 4th exercise are floor sliders. So you'll be lying on your back, arms back, and you're just going to slide them up and then back, trying to keep your elbows and your wrists on the floor. So lying down, relax, press that lower back into the floor so your rib cage doesn't pop up. Reach up overhead and then bring it back. Going for 5. Keep breathing. Press that rib cage down. Excellent. Excellent. Last one in our circuit is for our shins and ankles. So all you want to do is sit back onto those shins. Feel a stretch in the front there. And from here, you're just going to sit back, stretching into the ankles. So you're trying to get as much of a bend here as you can. I can't quite get my heels down. Maybe you can. Just going to alternate between the two. Shins into dorsiflexion, so trying to get nice flexion through those ankles. Last rep here. Excellent. All right, that's one circuit. We're straight back to our A-frame to squat. Push those hips right up to the ceiling. Walk it back. Sitting down. You're feeling a bit more nimble, I know I am. You can maybe get deeper into that squat. It's up to you. Last one here. Excellent. Into our rotations, take a wide stance, flat back, reach for the floor, rotate those shoulders up to the ceiling, reach tall. One more each way. Nicely done. Next up, we have Cobra to Child's Pose. Sit those hips right back on your heels. Stretch those arms out. Relax your forehead. Move into spinal extension. Open up your chest. Well done. Flip it over onto your back. Keep your ribs down. Press those arms into the floor. Reach overhead. And stretch into those shins and ankles. Kneeling on that mat. Sitting back on those shins. And then moving into dorsiflexion. Awesome. Back to our A-frame to squat. Feel a nice stretch through your hamstrings. Sitting down into that squat. All right, moving into our rotations. Reach for the floor. Try to keep your back flat. Turn those shoulders. One more each way. Awesome. From here we have our child's pose to Cobra. Reach those arms out overhead, set your hips back on your heels. Open up your chest. Move into spinal extension. Making sure everything is pain-free. Awesome work. Flip it over into your floor slides for the shoulders. Keep those ribs down. Press your arms into the floor. Reach overhead. Stretch out those shins and ankles. I am feeling so much better than I was on the first round. It's amazing. Trying to get those heels as close to the ground as you can. Trying to get a nice bend through the ankles. Excellent. I'm being called away, but if you have time for 5 rounds, please do them. And if you're like me and you only have time for 3, that is great too. I hope you're feeling awesome and your body is feeling nice and limber. I'll see you for our next class.